Welcome to Popcorn and Patriarchy,
where cinema meets cynicism.
Hello and welcome to Popcorn and Patriarchy. I'm your host, Esme and Joe. I'm an actor, producer and founder of Evolve Productions, and this is my co-host.
Hello, I'm Joe Coates. I'm an actor and creator.
Popcorn and Patriarchy is our brand new podcast born out of a karaoke session on my birthday last October. It is going to be released bi-weekly, structured as companion episodes that combine film critique discussion with creative participation. The first episode of each month explores a film through an intersectionally feminist lens. Joe will then be set a creative challenge inspired by the film. In the second episode of the month, which is this episode, we will review the creative challenge and discuss the process of working with various art forms.
Oh, yes.
So, last episode we watched Barbie and discussed Barbie 2023 through a feminist lens. We spoke a bit about representation, also just about, the Barbie effect and the marketing and the Pink Everywhere campaign.
Quite an effect.
Joe's creative challenge that I set him was to write a funny song inspired by Barbie.
That was the challenge, yes. I hope I've risen to it, and I hope I haven't gone completely off the rails. I actually watched Barbie again in anticipation for this, so this is the third time I've watched it, so I'm really making the use
So you watched Barbie when it came out,
money.
You watched Barbie for the review, and then you watched Barbie for your creative
third time,
challenge.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Don't say I don't put the effort in.
Wow.
And please don't say that when I show you my creative project. So, okay, so I've gone with a very specific angle that I don't think we touched on last week. So I think, third time watching it, I was laughing less. That happens when you watch a film multiple times, and I was seeing more, and I noticed just more things that you missed the first time, especially watching the same film like twice in 2 weeks. You notice more things, and I noticed a lot of product placement. That was a big thing that I noticed.
Okay.
And that will happen with any film you watch it, any big budget film. There's always product placement, that's fine. But I think it's quite prevalent in this film because of some of the messages they're sending out, and because of it being about Mattel, a toy company, which is still a company that, and I like that they're able to laugh at themselves and make Will Ferrell the CEO, and it's all kooky and fun and comedy, but they're still, and this is a stat I looked up, they made from this film 150 million from merchandise of the film, which is kind of what they make jokes about in the film.
Wow.
Which completely takes away from, that's the marketing.
Yeah, I did actually
Paid for the marketing.
have it down that they had over 100 brand partnerships.
Yeah. So yeah.
Just film.
From products. So they able to sell more toys, even though they were, laugh at it along the way. They still there.
People still buying Barbie. They just brought out Autistic Barbie.
Yeah,
I think
they have. Well, they make a joke at the end, don't they? When there's like the depressed Barbie, and they're like, "Well, that won't sell," and they're like, "No, it will sell." Okay, yeah, great idea then.
Okay, yeah.
That's not a joke. They did that.
Really?
Well, maybe not depressed Barbie, but they're going in that direction. Yeah, maybe not that one in particular.
First.
I'm not sure that one would sell.
This is the launch.
Yeah. Well, my favourite one was, the shoes. When the weird Barbie's got the two shoes. It's like, would you like to stay in Barbie land? Pretty. Or, it's the Matrix moment. Shatter the illusion or don't. And I can't remember what pill it is in the Matrix. Red or blue. One of them gets you out the real world. That's the Birkenstocks, okay? And then it became a trend. Anna told me this. It's a viral trend of, what was it called? I think it was, ex-Barbie shoe Birkenstocks, okay?
I've got pink Birkenstocks,
have you?
Yeah.
Well, that became a, shatter the grand illusion of, being a Barbie and become a real human and buy some Birkenstocks. And
if they're pink, does that mean I'm a Barbie?
Yes. Yes. As long as they're not. Well, you're real because they're flat. That was the message.
Oh right, I see.
Yeah.
Because of the
Yeah, you're not high
toes.
heels. Yeah. So that was it. The flat foot. So, but they became. Yeah, I'm sure Birkenstocks as a company, their stocks
I
rise.
bought mine last year, second hand, but
Okay, but
still,
you bought them.
Something happened, and I went, "Oh
But
my
you
god,
weren't-
I
you
want
weren't-
Birkenstocks,
Really?
and I want them to be pink." I actually did an acting exercise, and I was getting into character.
Do you think you were brainwashed then?
Yeah, we had to step into our shoes of the character, and in my head, I saw pink Birkenstocks. I was like, "Wow, I need them."
There we go. Shatter the illusion of being a Barbie, become a real woman, buy Birkenstocks. That's the undertone. So there's a big capitalist undertone is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
It's still buy things.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of, it's joked about, but it's still, still there. Like there's so many Chevrolets in Barbie, I noticed.
What's this Chevrolet?
The car.
Oh,
Yeah. A lot of Chevrolets. So my song, and I've actually been a bit arts and craftsy for this one. I've
As you
created a product. So my song is a little jingle for the new product I've created. And it's like a sort of dystopian product of the future, Barbies of the future. It's a bit current, it's a bit political.
okay.
I don't know what we're gonna make of it. So I'll play you the jingle and show you the product.
Okay.
And then you can review it. Yeah, now? Yeah? All right, okay, let's do it. So, here we go. All right, I've connected to a Bluetooth speaker so you can be fully immersed. This is my new product. Barbie with a new accessory. Are we allowed to say vape? Oh, I've said it now. Yeah, okay. You never know. Okay, Barbie with vape backpack accessory, It's what kids love. If you're sitting there at Mattel's, what do kids love nowadays? Strawberry ice vapes. There you go.
That is so true.
Okay, and there's a jingle that goes along with it, okay? So we can talk about the creative process afterwards.
Yeah.
This is the jingle. Let's play it full vol. Barbie, you're beautiful. Barbie, you're magical.
Here at Mattel, we know you Barbies love to accessorize. That's why we're introducing new Barbie with Candy Air Backpack.
Barbie, your strawberry flavor. Barbie, you will crave her.
Share your Candy Air with Barbie, or keep it to yourself.
Dead air. What do you think? Right?
I'm so impressed.
Yeah. Good, yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, so arts and crafts, right? That took me ages. That took me weeks.
The music still is Emma.
Yeah, it trails off. I was trying to make it longer than it was because there's only about 30 seconds of song there. So.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
So we'll just let it trail off and keep talking. So
I love
what do you think?
You will crave her.
Yeah, because it rhymes.
Yeah. and because you're saying you'll crave your literal addiction, your physical addiction to your vape, but also you'll crave Barbie.
Yeah. New with Candy Air Backpack. That's what this is.
Candy Air, is that what it is?
You can't call it vape.
Yeah. And does the Candy Air Backpack help her fly? Because I feel like it also looks a little bit like a
Yeah, why not? There could be a space range. This is more of a going to school.
Oh, you could get a really good range for like action men.
Yeah. Action men or action Ken.
Action Ken.
Action Ken. Like sort of like military backpack.
Yeah.
And sort of man flavors like that sounds a bit off, but yeah, man flavors, wherever they are.
What flavours do you think
vapes.
Mattel would
For kids,
market to kids for boy flavours over girl flavours if that's Candy Air?
Like grass. Sports flavour. How do you bottle sports?
Lucasade Sports.
Oh, for my birthday, I got my mum and dad collectively. It was a collective effort. Got me the Tyson Fury Essence, like aftershave. like the essence of Tyson Fury. You know,
Wow.
the boxer. Yeah. And my
What-
brother got Cristiano Ronaldo,
Is his essence
which I was a bit
nice?
jealous of. No. I mean, I smelt both of them. They smell exactly the same. But I think something like that for the boys. you know.
Okay.
You just-
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm so impressed, Joe.
Yeah, it's some good handiwork, isn't it?
Yeah, but also with the song.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Let's talk about the song.
It was really good. I loved the old timey vibe.
Yes. Okay, this is where it gets clever.
Okay.
I found a Barbie advert from 1959, and I dubbed it, that was the same tune, the same sort of lyrical tune, and I just put my own stuff over it.
Wow.
So this is using old school Barbie advertisement in the future.
Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
Really, really.
Because I think this could catch on to a point that we could start selling these as like vape
For
shaped-
humans.
Yeah, for humans. Yeah, you could have a little hose that comes down. It's what I think. This is what kids are doing nowadays. Vapes.
Yeah. Well, that's why they brought the ban in.
Yes, Keir Starmer could have a little bit to say on this,
But,
but it is rechargeable, and that's all he wanted.
also, the film's set in America.
Shouldn't do that.
Just bend Barbie over
Sorry,
for the camera.
I was trying. It was showing the whole the whole of the vape.
Like they say in the film, they don't
Yes.
have genitals,
They don't.
which they do
And then,
say in the film.
and then she goes to the gynecologist at the end. That was funny.
because she's
Yeah.
gone into the human world.
Exactly.
That was actually
did
the perfect
Did she
ending.
grow one then, or
Maybe she just changed. She just developed.
she just developed?
Or maybe that's why she's at the gynecologist, because they're gonna. Give
Oh,
her
'cause
surgery.
she doesn't have one. I mean, yeah, that is an issue. I think that's a bit out of a gynecologist.
It wouldn't necessarily be an
wheelhouse.
issue depending on her internal organs.
No.
If she's still plastic, it's not an
Yeah,
issue.
it's fine. You don't expel any waste.
So, a bit more about the creative process.
Yeah.
So you started thinking about the capitalism to do with Barbie,
Yeah.
the film, and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
product.
Yes.
What do you feel you're commenting on with your jingle and your product? Like, what aspect of that?
Yeah, it's satirical.
Oh, yeah, it's meant to be funny.
Yeah, and serious. Yeah, which I think is eye-opening, because this is the way that toys are going, and this is highlighting, I think, the lengths that companies will go to sell their product. It doesn't really that was the idea of Barbie. Like we talked about last week, was it was to uplift. It was to make you feel like you could do anything as a woman, but it was damaging. It was damaging, and as time went on, that became more apparent.
Because not everyone can look like this.
Yeah, not everyone can look like that, unless
Not
you
everyone
buy
have
the...
a perfect messy bun.
yeah.
Barbie.
Yeah, so that was my attempt at tying her hair up. Again, I used one of my girlfriend's hair bands. You are going to get back, don't worry. So yeah, this is a commentary on the way things are going and how much toys are probably going out the window a bit, and this is where it's headed. You've got to grab the audience, and they want to make money. That is it. Mattel wanted to make money with this film. That is the most important thing. They want, obviously the commentary, Greta and everyone, Margot Robbie, great, wonderful message. But what struck me on the third time we're watching it was the slight hypocrisy of it all. The Birkenstocks, the slight ickiness of it.
And yeah, that brings us back to what we were saying about the scene with the old woman, with it wanting to be cut, and then Greta saying, if this scene isn't in the film, I don't know what the film's about.
Yeah, I get it.
I wonder if there were any other moments like that were in her initial vision for her feminist commentary. But, that when you bring in corporate and it gets corporate,
it is corporate.
Things change and things do get cut. They get left on the chopping room floor.
And it's funny, they did
right?
that, yeah.
That's the saying. That's the saying, isn't it?
It is now.
I think it is.
It is funny, like the bits with Will Ferrell. Like there's a bit that really made me laugh when he tries to jump over a cubicle and he's like, "It's quicker."
Yeah, and they can't get
and they
through
make it all
'cause
funny.
they're all dummies, big dum-dums.
Yeah, big dum-dums.
Big corporate dum-dums.
Because everyone's a dum-dum, even in the real world. That's kind of what I loved about it, is that it didn't take itself seriously at all, and that even the real world was ludicrous. It was ludicrous just the other way around. Mm-hmm. And that kind of masks a bit of the actual like sell. I mean, they make jokes about it, but they still sold $150 million worth of merchandise from this film.
Yeah.
And that's what they wanted as Mattel, as the company.
Yeah, and almost used all of the pink paint in the world.
All the pink, yeah, exactly. Where are we going to get some?
That can't be
Ethical?
environmentally friendly,
No, that too.
surely. I don't know the process of making paint, to be fair.
Probably not great.
Because it has that chemical smell.
That's hard to escape.
Like
with
you know,
paint.
if you paint your room, you shouldn't sleep in there that night.
Yeah, that's true. And if you do, sleep in the middle of the room. Don't put your pillow up against it.
No, not if it's wet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's happening that day. How long do you think it takes for paint to dry? This is very tangential.
I would give this whole thing though
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
a 5 out of 5. Like literally no notes. I'm so impressed. I think that the timings of the voiceover over the song,
Yeah.
they complemented each other really well. Yeah. Your presentation of the product with the dance and using a bit of the vape was incredible.
Lost for words.
Yeah. Yeah, like literally no notes. I loved that it rhymed.
Yeah.
I loved the tone of your voice.
Thank you.
And your co-stars.
Yeah. There's another voice in there. I'm glad you noticed. Let's give credit to Gregory Turner, wonderful co-creator. Mm-hmm. Really helped me with that.
Did you do an American accent too? I noticed that Greg did.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So when Americans they sound British to be, it's very layered, very
200
layered.
years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Americans they would sound very posh and British because that's etiquette. Yeah, because we made them. Oh yeah, invaded. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we established them. It's not a history podcast.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not for this set. Not for Barbie. we'll brush up on our history.
Yeah.
Films that are historical. Yeah, no, I love that. I love that.
5 out of 5.
Yeah, 5 out of 5. This does mean that in the episodes to come, maybe I can't give you a 5 out of 5.
You've set the bar now.
Because it was really good. Like I can't imagine anything being better.
Okay.
So now you've got to really try
Well, maybe
hard.
we can make it out of 10 for the next ones.
It should be the same as Letterboxd, shouldn't it? We should use the same
But
stuff.
I mean,
the star
Letterboxd is technically 10 because you can get half stars as well.
No, so it's out of 5 and with half stars.
Yeah, but that's the scale of 10. You see.
Yeah, but it's...
Right, when you're doing 5 stars and you can have halves, there are 10 different levels you can have it at.
Yeah. All right, this is getting a 4.5 because you pissed me off.
Sorry, yeah. I deserve that. Yeah.
You just
that was
mansplain.
patronising.
You just mansplain what
Popcorn
0.5s
and the
are.
patriarchy. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Fine. 4.5. Let's give some room to grow.
4.5. Yeah.
Okay.
I do think that Barbie's hair could have been done a little bit better. Like the presentation of her
Sounds
hair
like
isn't
we're
great.
nitpicking now, but yeah, I get that.
I did like that her dress kind of matches the vape.
Yes.
That was probably an accident.
Not an accident.
Okay.
Not an accident. I chose this vape not just because it was dead, but because it
Did you
matched
vape
her-
it all? To...
No.
Is that why you've quit smoking?
Mum,
Because you
no.
vaped too much?
No.
Making your Barbie?
No. This alleged. This is all that I brought it off my. It was Greg's. It's Greg's. I consulted with him mainly for the vape.
Mum,
Somewhat
Greg
for the-
vapes, not me.
Yeah. Greg's mum, Greg vapes.
Is there anything more about the process that you'd like to talk about?
No.
How did you feel going into it, like emotionally?
Emotionally, I felt fine. I felt like I was doing good. I felt I was opening eyes to this is a product of the future. Okay, this is dystopian. This isn't what's happening right now. I understand it's ludicrous, but it's a warning. Okay, it's like when George Orwell wrote 1984 in 1948. Okay, it's a warning. Okay, let's not become like this. Okay.
Yes. And did you... have you made anything like this before, either topic wise or song, it being a song wise?
No. This is the first. I mean, I'm thinking like, how would this go forward if I was to turn this into a scene or a film or a skit? How do you think I could go forward with that?
You could do a whole advert.
Yeah. Okay.
You could make an advert, like a spec advert.
Well, we could, yeah.
Or like
the army Kens, yeah.
Yeah, or in like those films where it starts off all like old timey and then it goes into like the real thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Fallout-esque.
Yeah, we could like have the old Barbies, nothing to vape on.
Yeah, so you start
get out of the way.
Sure.
Yeah.
That wasn't quite where I was going, but I see the vision.
Oh, okay,
and it is your vision.
After all, yeah.
After all, you came up with this.
Well, we'll see where we can go with that. But I'm glad 4.5 is more. It's more than I was hoping for.
Where'd you get the Barbie?
I got it from a charity shop.
Wow.
I saw it on the shelf, beckoning me.
On its own.
Yeah. It was in a box.
Mint
in box.
My boyfriend's parents over the summer were walking the dog and they found a Ken in a tree on its own. So they rescued Ken, took it on the family holiday, bought it a new outfit at Christmas. It's been on some of Evolve's shoots.
Wow.
Ken is a
feature.
Real part of the family.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I can introduce Ken to Barbie. Because in our world, Ken's the main character.
There we go. He's just Ken. Ken and Barbie. Well, this is I think we could get them together somehow. Let's make that a feature. Well, fantastic. Excellent. Very good.
So now we're going to move into the creative confidence session part of the podcast where you give us your creative hang-ups, either on our Instagram or on our Patreon. And we're going to discuss them and hopefully help you feel a little bit better about something that's troubling you. So our first hang-up we have is, how do you deal with negative feelings when comparing yourself to other creatives and their work?
Ooh. Yeah.
I really struggle with that
Sticky.
at times.
That's a sticky one, yeah. Jealousy is a big one.
No scrolling at night. Like, I can't scroll before bed because I'll just see everything in my algorithm is like other filmmakers or other business owners. Mm-hmm. And before bed is when my mind is at its weakest because I'm not about to do something that's going to forward my career because I'm about to go to sleep. And then my brain's like, oh my God, why are you going to sleep? You should be working.
Ooh, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like sleep, so I'm looking forward to that moment. But yeah, the big green-eyed monster of jealousy. Yeah, I get that. I've deleted Instagram and I'm now just using it on the browser. Yeah. But I'm also using it almost as much, just slightly more inconvenient to get to, which hopefully should cut down on that. But I get you. Social media is big on that. You can see what everyone's doing at all times, and it might, I'm sure it is true. And if you do something, you want to post about it, and that's great, absolutely. But yeah, it is tricky when you don't feel like you're doing enough or as much.
I think with what you said about jealousy is like it's understanding that jealousy is normal. Like jealousy is a normal emotion, just like anger, sadness, happiness. Like in society, we've really like got jealousy as like the green-eyed monster and the thing that we should avoid. Like if you feel jealous, I'm gonna like bottle it down. I'm not gonna think about it. But I really like jealousy is just something to feel and like work through. And then like, why are you feeling that way? Like, what is it in yourself? Is it because are you jealous because someone that you went to film school with has just made their third film and you're still sitting on your idea and you've had it in your notes app? Maybe you're like, if that's why you're jealous, then maybe do the thing.
There's
like overcome then it's like, if you're not doing the thing, why is that?
Yeah.
Overcome. Then you need to overcome.
There's a biological reason why we get jealous is because when we see someone else with something that we want, we go and do what we can to get it. Yeah,
and then I think, if it's just because you're jealous, or like just because it makes you feel bad, or like you struggle with those feelings, you can just like just try and remind yourself of the things that you are doing. Like if you are doing things and it's within your capacity, like everyone has different capacity. Everyone has. It's like when we were talking about in last episode about privilege. if there's two people taking a show to Edinburgh Fringe and one person takes a show to Edinburgh Fringe and it sells out and it does really well, but they had a £10,000 marketing budget, and you've taken a show to Edinburgh Fringe and you're doing all of your marketing from handing out flyers and on social media, that is going to be harder. Like, that's going to be harder to sell out your show. So, and you can't compare yourself,
It's
because
about realising we all have our own journeys, and
and
they will come at different moments, and
and different like capabilities of doing different things, whether that's because of money or because of like just personal things like
but I
health.
completely understand how difficult it is when you see people in your demographic doing wonderful things, and I mean, we all openly are like happy for them, and it's great, but we want to be there, and that's okay. Realizing that is okay to want to be there, normal and okay. And it doesn't feel great, but just trust in what you're doing and that it will come, like we said last week.
Yeah, I think as well, like, everyone feels it. Like, it's not just you feeling it. It's everyone gets this about something, whether it's, you're the last person in a friend group to get a partner and get engaged, or all your friends are starting to have babies. Like, it's any area of life. Like everyone compares themselves. Someone is probably comparing themselves to what you're doing, but because we are human, we will always move the bar of success for ourselves, and we'll never actually achieve our successful self because we'll never let ourselves. So just look at what you are already doing. And if you're not happy with it, and you're really not happy with it, then it's a whole different thing of okay, what can you do to work on things that you're not happy about? Like, if it is where you are in your career, what can you do to kickstart your career again, or to kickstart your creative spark? Like, surrounding yourself with creative friends, or that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that jump start is tricky. Yeah.
And also taking the pressure off, because sometimes the thing that we're comparing ourselves to, or the thing we want, isn't necessarily always in our control. Like having babies or getting married, there's a whole other thing going on there. So it's like just take the pressure off. I
think it happens quicker as you get older as well. There's a rush to do things the older you get. I'm 27 now, and it feels like that.
Oh God, that's so old.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. How old are you?
27.
Oh, cool. Yeah, fine, great. Should have known that. Yeah, it's coming. It feels like it's coming closer, but in the grand scheme of things, in this day and age, yeah.
But that's the thing. It's just a fake thing.
It's a fake thing. It's something we put on ourselves.
No, it's something that society puts on us.
Yes, society. Yeah. It's just cliche. But age is just a number. There's still plenty of time to do what you want. Alan Rickman didn't start until he was 52. And that's the one everyone says. But
that is
it's
the one
true.
Everyone says. My one's Oprah. Oprah
What age was she?
In her 40s.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't really do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there you go. In 10 years, we could be Oprah.
Yeah.
You heard it now.
Well, in 10 years, we'll still be in our 30s.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
20.
Exactly. We'd be better than Oprah. Younger.
No, but now you've just gone back on everything that we've just said.
Yeah, you're right. It's jealousy. No, I don't want to be Oprah. I want to be me, my own journey.
Or you can be Oprah, but it doesn't matter if you're younger.
Exactly. So confused. But that's okay. It's okay to be confused. It's confusing out there. Head up. Let's keep going.
Okay, so our next creative hang-up is, I really struggle to work from home. Finding the motivation is hard. Do you have any tips to improve my home workspace or pointers for my day-to-day creative success? There's sections in this. Working from home is really hard. I think we spoke about it last week of if I'm working from home on my own, I'll just get up, start work until past dinner. Eat my dinner, get back in bed, then get in bed if I've been at my desk, and then start working. But if I'm around other people, if I'm co-working at home or if I'm in my office, I do find it easier.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah. So that would be a thing.
Yeah.
Working outside of the house if you do work from home.
I could never work in bed. I would fall asleep. Also, I have a TV at the foot of my bed. It's just there's so much distractions there.
Because your brain links like there's a thing, isn't there, like a psychological thing where you shouldn't work in bed, because then you'll either be in bed and your brain will be productive, or you'll be in bed trying to work.
It'll either ruin your sleep or ruin your work. Yeah.
Be sleepy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should have a designated work space, whether that's in the house or out the house, or both.
I think that is big. Just having the space where you do certain things. It tells your brain this is right. This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
So when I'm at home, I've got all the things that I want to relax with and entertain myself, and whatnot. And yeah, I can't do it. I'll get distracted instantly. So I have to leave the house.
Where do you work if you're not at home?
Sometimes I go to my parents' house now.
Okay. Because
they have a little desk. Because that's,
Okay.
I mean, my dad's completely done up the house. My old bedroom no longer exists.
Because you're 27.
Because I'm 27. So it's a new space. It doesn't necessarily have to be like it's familiar, but it's still a new space where I can do stuff like that. I also, when I was at drama school, I would go into school and book a space, rent a space.
And I guess like your brain is so used to working and learning in that space, like being in that environment, you're like, oh, it's...
So you don't have to go far. Like sometimes I just go to the park in the summer and do work there. So we have a balcony, even just being on the balcony and not in the house. So
nice.
It's a
Outdoor
separate space, you know?
We have, as part of Evolve Productions, we have our FemiFest community, which is a community for feminist theatre makers. And we will do, sometimes monthly, sometimes not monthly, we'll do co-working days at National Theatre. Cool. So we'll get there at like 10, 11, work there till 5, 6. People can like drop in and out. But it's just like a space to not be at home and work, and then also be around creative people and in a creative space.
I think that's big as well. When you've got people you can like that you trust, that you can just be like, hey, can I bounce something off you?
Yeah. Can I talk through this, rather than be like, oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, like if you struggle working from home, you could go to a free co-working space like National Theatre, BFI. You can also work from
National Theatre Library. We used to do that a lot.
Yeah. Cafes, like you could also in your diary, if you know that you might work from home every day, but you might work from home 3 days out of the week or 2 days. You know that every Tuesday you go to this place, like this Costa or something, and then you work from there. Also, like scheduling in co-working, like there's a reason why offices work so well. It's because people work well around other people, like especially creatively. And now we have to work on our own creatively.
That's daunting. That's scary. That's why I went to my friend to sort of bounce an idea off him.
And did that make you feel?
Yeah, all of a sudden you're not spiraling in your head. You're thinking out loud, and someone's thinking back at you, which is helping you stop second guessing a lot. It's just about making those deliberate changes. It doesn't have to be big, but like putting some jeans on instead of tracky bottoms if you are working at home, stuff like that means you're up and out rather than in your comfy zone.
That's another thing,
getting out of your comfort zone. Exactly.
I try and get dressed, put on a work outfit, so I feel like ready to work. There's different parts of the layers to this question, so I want to make sure we okay, what about finding the motivation to work from home?
To work from home, we're talking about staying at home. Like
you know you've got to do work, you're at home. How do you find the motivation, do you think? Do you have any?
See, I'm not a good person for this one because my motivation is running out of time normally. Lastminute.com. So my motivation will be, right, I've got a certain amount of time to do this, and that normally gets me up, and I'm normally okay with that. But if you can't do that and that's not your thing,
rewards. Back to the rewards. Back to little rewards.
Yeah, you said it. Yeah, that's the thing that helps me, is setting myself little rewards. They can be small, they can be big, they can be just like you do an hour, you get 20 minutes free time afterwards. You do an hour, or it can be like, okay, I will get this chunk done, and then I'll order a takeaway as a reward. I'll do this, and I'll play a video game or watch a film for a little bit afterwards, just so that you have those tangible, reachable goals to get you where you need to be in the long run.
Mine's definitely back to time blocking of like, if there's something I really don't want to do, I'll put a timer on for 2 hours and be like, okay, I'm going to just do this thing for 2 hours. And then I'll get as much as I need to done. And then sometimes I'll start enjoying the work. So then I'll be like, oh, actually I could do a little bit longer. But sometimes I'm like, okay, I've done my 2 hours. Like I had to do something on it. Like I knew I had to do some, I can't do any more. So then it feels more manageable.
That's okay. Yeah, you don't like other people are the opposite of me. They will go and go and go until they burn out and crash. Like it doesn't have to be that way. And
avoiding burnout is important because
again, it's not always about time. It's about energy and like using your energy in the best, most efficient way you can.
Got 2 other sections of this question.
Cool.
Do you have any tips to improve my home workspace or pointers for my day-to-day creative success?
Home workspace.
I think for me, my home workspace needs to be pretty. Like mine's pink. All my things on my desk are pink.
Yeah.
And like I have my nice pictures around me. Like I've got on my wall like my yearly plan with like my mood board on it. I find that really useful, having the visual pointers. I've got like a candle. So when I am working, I feel like
at home, but also this is your workspace.
Yeah.
I think that's quite important. Designating it the work space, even if it's just a corner of the room, like that is the bit where the work happens.
Yeah.
It's not the leisure time.
Yeah.
And sometimes the two will mix, but yeah. I've got a plant in mine. Yeah.
Wow, what is it? What's the plant?
Do
you know?
A succulent. No, is that right? That's
Yeah.
wrong. Truculent. No,
yeah,
succulent, yeah.
What did you
It's
say?
a truculent succulent.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably the most easy plant to maintain, but it's still a plant.
Yeah, I need a plant in my home workspace. I do always try and have flowers. So like at the moment I've got daffodils because obviously daffodils are so cheap. So as soon as they start selling in Lidl, every time I'm buying some daffodils so I can have daffodils on my desk.
That's making me sneeze just hearing it. So
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
No, only in the spring, so it's fine.
But so if you had daffodils on your desk now, you'd be fine?
Yeah, probably. I think so. I'm not sure how it works, but yeah, hay fever gets me in
I don't think hay fever's like, I don't know, I'm not a scientist. I was like, surely if you've got hay fever, it doesn't matter what time of the year, if you're around that amount of pollen.
Maybe it's not. Maybe my thing is grass then. But yeah.
Any tips for day-to-day creative success? That's the last piece.
Day-to-day creative success.
I think back to the things that we've kind of mentioned of.
Do a thing in the day. Do something in the day to further your career, even if it's tiny, even if it's just a phone call, even if it's just an email, even if it's just looking at a job list or whatnot.
That's what my
searching
agent
through Spotlight.
says.
Just something each day. Some can be big, some can be small. Something that furthers your career.
Yeah.
In the day.
My agent says that as well, of like, know what your goal is and then do one thing each day towards that goal. Mm-hmm. And it helps to have goals that are more tangible rather than like a big goal of like, I want to be like an Oscar-winning actor. If it's like,
that's fine, but like
have a smaller goal that helps you get there, like improving industry relationships or networking or making your own work.
Doing a podcast. Yeah,
one thing a day to get towards your goal, but then also then know your days off too, because then you avoid burnout more. Like
if you've done loads, have a day off.
If you do Monday to Friday, have Saturday and Sunday off. If you do Tuesday to Sunday, like a lot of like immersive acting jobs, the Monday will be the day off. I think Monday or Tuesday. So like make sure those days are your days off. Like just because they're weekdays doesn't mean you have to be working. If you've been working all of those other days,
forget about it. Yeah.
But within that, if you've been working full time, Tuesday to Sunday, Monday is your only day to do something creative. Like if you are doing that, just make sure you're still keeping on top of how you're feeling, so you're not getting closer to burnout. I think. Yeah.
A good one. A friend of mine told me this quite recently. Is you're never out of work. You're never not doing anything. You're always in development.
Ooh.
If anyone asks you what you're working on, just say, yeah, I've got a few things in development. Because you've always got an idea on the burn, even if you haven't written it down, even if you haven't told it, even if you haven't breathed it into reality, it's still in development. As long as you can talk about something to someone,
I love that.
You're in development, and that's okay. It sounds good. In development.
Yeah.
We're always in development as artists.
I love that. Yeah, because anytime there is a project or an idea, that is the thing, isn't it? Because it's not pre-production yet. Mm-hmm. It is development.
It's development. It's something is happening.
I always say it's in development if I don't want to talk about it too much.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, oh well, I've got this thing that's currently in development, and they're like, oh well, sorry, it's in development. Yeah. I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah, and that's like the key. It's
my secret ideas.
To like when you're networking with someone, it's always good to have something that you do want to talk about, though, even if it is small. Even if you make something up on the spot.
Yeah.
When someone's asking what you're doing, be like, yeah, I'm working on a screenplay. It's about a guy who's got a giant vape strapped to his back.
About a guy who's in development.
Yeah, he's in development.
Yeah, because that's also nice, isn't it? Having something to talk about so that you are contributing to those creative conversations. Yeah. When it's networking, though.
Yeah.
I like to call networking mingling now.
Yeah.
Because networking sounds
Takes
horrible.
the edge off. Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's like just friends, you don't need to. Don't need to lie. So as next month is Pride Month, our next film that we are going to be critiquing is Pride 2014.
Cool.
I don't know if you've seen that film.
I haven't, no.
It is historic, so it is based on true things. It's one of my favourite films.
Is it?
Yeah, I love it. It's got a really cracking cast as well. A lot of the cast have done well since, so it'd be
great. It's a bit of a spoiler. We now know what you think of it, though.
To watch. Well, that's when I've watched it before. I've not reviewed it before.
That's true.
And like with Barbie,
it all
your view changed because you were just watching Barbie like a man. Yeah. I don't know if that's slander. You were just watching it, laid back.
Yeah.
And then when you watched it through a feminist lens,
I leant forward. I saw more.
Wow, you did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I physically leant forward.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
What time? Second time, not the third time, because the third
time
like,
I went back
now.
again. Okay, I was like, hey.
Yeah. Hey. You were vaping.
Something going on.
you were trying to get through that vape.
No. Cool. Pride. All right. Wicked.
Okay, and that is it for this episode of Popcorn and Patriarchy. I want to send a big thank you to everyone who helps bring this show to life. First off, our graphic designer, Grace from Bashful Cat, who made our gorgeous logo. Danny Shields for our intro and outro music. Middlesex University for letting us use their space. And our fantastic student interns who keep everything running behind the scenes. And of course, a big thank you to our Patreon supporters. So yeah, thank you from me and Joe, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.